All right. So, how's you guys' crimbus? Looks like we're off to a great start. People telling fuck you to each other. Come on, guys, it's the holidays. We're all supposed to rally around good old Genghis Christ. You know. Um, Sick. All right. Mary Chrysler, Bruno, Mary Chrysler, Ada, Mary Chrysler, Ben, Ranipla, that guy, Smooth, Gugagi, Paulo Piaxov, Theodore, Merry Crimbus to all of you. Merry Crimbus to you and you and you. Um, I know it comes from a good place, Smooth. I know you have a good, smooth heart. Anyways, um, uh, what'd you guys get? What'd you guys get for Crimbus? Get some snacks. I got Moscow Mule gummy bears. That was what I got for Crimbus. Very excited for those. Um, yeah, sick. Mary Chrysler, Simeux, got a Behringer Crave. Sick. Okay, I don't know what that is, but you got your parents back. That's really good. Um, cool. Well, you know, uh, here's the usual. We wrote some tracks. Simeux got some peace of mind. Simu, well, I don't know. MIDI controller with velocity control. That's really something. Got a lot of ramen. Drum set. That's pretty sick. Bought myself some monitors, clothes, kicking the dick. That's really great, man. I'm happy for you. All right, let's take a listen real quick to Platypus Cactus Horizon. Looks like this guy's got some sense for Crimbus. Mariano got nothing. Right. Some serious MIDI crunch on this one. Oh shit. Oh my god. Yikes. Yo, fictitious, that's fucking sick. So here's the sitch. I mean, compositionally, I guess it works. You got those animate type chords. The progression is solid. It's just I'm getting a lot of MIDI cringe from the sounds. Overall, the sounds feel very preset-y and sort of generic. That stab, plucks, perk chord sound at the end was very loud. We gotta turn that down, man. I think just the overall effect is that I think you just need to invest more time in your sound design and selection because these sounds feel a little cheap. It makes your composition feel cheaper than it is because you have some solid chords here and a solid melody and all that. It's just that the sounds, the synth sounds themselves are somewhat low quality. So I would just invest some time into finding doper presets and all that fun stuff. I think also your drums need a little bit more work. Your drums are just doing the kick hi-hat, throughout, and it doesn't quite feel like we ever reach that climax, that point of where we really feel like this raccoon type thing floating through the clouds with some 24/7 lo-fi chill hop cassettes to listen to. So yeah, that's really what I would recommend there. But give a big old yes because I'm sure you had a good crimbus. So I hope you had a good crimbus. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna skip that. Honestly, I'm not gonna spend 14 minutes listening to that. I don't care how good it is. Sorry, I'm just gonna keep going. All right. Okay, so we got ramen hot anime girl. Okay, this is probably lo-fi. I'm gonna take a guess. Fuck, it's also 6.5 minutes. All right, fuck. I mean, I'm debating whether or not I should listen to this and like skip around, or if I should just not listen to this at all. Maybe I should listen to this and skip around and just sort of see what's going on there. I'll give you at least a little bit of a chance, Dave. But fuck, I don't ever see a reason why a song needs to be 14 minutes long unless you're like doing some crazy ass Brian Eno, John Coltrane, ambient jazz type situation, which I don't know, maybe it could blow my mind. Let's find out. Let's take a listen. I'll give it like 3-4 minutes. We'll see where it goes. Promising start. Nice one, Swag. Fucking drop, bro. Okay, so got some chick chungus. Wow, that's amazing. ambient breakdown. It's pretty. Good sounds. I'm gonna skip ahead some more. Still breaking down. Pretty anime piano. Good chungus here. Same thing again, I guess. Building up. Building up. Same exact thing. Same exact thing. Really long outro. Okay, cool. So check it out. I mean, I think it's a really great start. I mean, the sounds you're working with are really high quality. The drop is engaging. I love how you switch it up by making it feel like triplets, in terms of the placement of the groove there. Your mix is solid. Your mix is solid. You got your kick drum. It's well done. It's just way too fucking long. I don't think we need the second half at all. I think you could just end it at the 3.5, 4 minute mark and we wouldn't really be missing much. I think you could get to the point faster, and then once you got into the point, let's get the fuck out of here. It would have been another thing if this second drop was radically different from the first, but we didn't really get much new musical information there. I know I skipped ahead, but that just was my impression. However, it's got some solid lo-fi, vaporwave, home, Odyssey type vibes. That's solid. So I'll give you a big ol' yes, and a nice little sausage, because I think you could grind this up, turn it into nice condensed sausage, and I think you'd have yourself a really solid track. Okay, Tom requested that I skip the first minute of intro, so let's do that. Okay. Okay, Kawaii Anime Grow. Alright. Okay, so got some good chungus here. I'm not going to write anything in the announcements channel, friends. I don't like this peer pressure. Okay, but let's keep listening. Let's see where this goes. Alright. I'm skipping ahead. Pretty sense. Let's keep going. It's solid. It's got that UK two-step 90s garage vibe. You got your pretty muted kind of delayed out chords. You got your, step and groove with the snares. Just think, once again, same thing with the track. We could accomplish the same thing in like 2 minutes. Beautiful breakdown. I mean, once again, lush synths, all that good stuff. I think your drums, I agree, could use a lot more variation. You just need to get to the point faster and make it well known, and slurp up that ramen, hang out with your cute anime girl, and get out of there. Keep it nice and short and sweet for me. And no reason that this needs to be 6.5 minutes. Once again, same thing with the previous track. Solid idea, just needs to be condensed, like condensed soup. Okay, big ol' yes for you. Moon Juice. I'm sorry if I'm not who you wish I were. Guessing this is going to be lo-fi hip hop. Sue me if it's not. Alright, well, who would have thought? Okay, solid chungus here. We got some 7th chord chungus. That's good. Here we go. want some lead chungus here though. Cry. Don't want anybody to cry here. Yeah, can somebody define chungus for us, please? Skip out. Great. So check it out. Really solid 24/7 lo-fi funk hop to chill to. Great instrumentation, great chords, solid mix. Once again, it just gets a little stale after a while because we don't really have a lead component like a lead melody or a vocal or something, vocals chop or something like that. I think it could be shorter, and I think it needs that lead component to really retain my attention. However, I totally get that this is lo-fi hip-hop, meaning it's not necessarily meant to sit at the forefront of the listener's attention, so it could function easily as it is now. I'm just saying that if the expectation is to sort of retain the forefront of the listener's attention, I'm not sure if it's quite there. Still though, really great funky-ass guitar, good chords, good instrumentation. You checked me on that chungus. So give a big ol' yes. Maybe some cool glasses, because it felt pretty cool listening to that. All right. Some people are saying maybe a little bit too much porno pluck on the guitar. Perhaps, yeah. Check it out. Let's see. Okay. Raw power, yeah. Well, okay. Let's keep going. So we got Simiu's track, instrumental. Let's take a listen. Hey, congratulations, Simiu, for making it into the Music Academy. Proud of you, man. Yo, you're talking Jesus. If I had boobs, they'd be fucking out right now. Keeping it engaging. Good switch-ups. Alright, let's keep going. It's an instrumental, so... Oh, here we go. Alright. Oh! Pretty boy. So sick. I mean, this is a really solid track, really solid, instrumental track for you to sing over. Couple things. So, I love the instrumentation. I love the progression. I think that's really nice. I think you could do with a little bit more variety in the drums. I think the percussion that you do and introduce is really solid. However, it feels a little constant. Feels a little overbearing at times, especially since some of your other elements like your bass and your piano feel a little far back in the mix. So bringing us a really strong kick, maybe sort of introducing those extra rhythmic percussion elements in and out more often, I think would add a little bit more variety and spice to it. I think the sub is lacking, the bass is lacking. I think the piano could sound a little bit more lifelike. Feels a little bit MIDI right now, as some people in the comments mentioned. But I think it's not that far off. I think just some of those things that I mentioned, I think working on those could help sell it a little bit more, as some people are saying. But overall, a big old thumbs up and give you a big old yes. And nice egg, because that made me want to lay an egg because I was aroused. Thank you for that. Cool, yeah. So more organic sounds. Let's see what else. Some MIDI variation. Let's see here what people were saying. Bass seems a little MIDI'd, right? Let's see, MIDI variation, Desish, perk, okay, great. Cool. People DMing me, don't DM me, please, because I'm not going to roast your track, bro. If you want to get roasted, please read the rules. They're very clear. Okay, let's move on. All hail Lord Chirag with Jazz Clubs Suck. Couldn't agree more. Alright, just kidding, I love jazz clubs. Oh, fuck, man. We are out of here, bro. Yikes. What the fuck is this? Oh, man. DMB? Here we go. Oh boy. Alright. I'm gonna skip that a little bit. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Gonna do something different here? No. Same thing. Okay, check it out. I agree, jazz clubs suck, but maybe you could learn a thing or two from being in them. For one thing, I think the track is successful in the sense that it's got that cool DnB kind of liquid feel. But there's a little too much dissonance with your chords. They're a little over the place. along with your melody is just kind of off-putting. That so I think you could definitely simplify your chords and make them a little bit more palatable. And also, I think there's way too much repetition in your drums. I think that also could be a lot more percussive. I mean, the kick and the snare could punch through a lot more. It feels. Somebody said in the comments that the snare sounds like somebody hitting the space bar a little too hard, which is brutal, but I kind of agree. I think I think you're off to a solid start with your drums. I just think they need to be developed a lot more. And overall, the mix feels a little muted. Like your chords and sort of your piano are sort of all low passed along with your bass. I think you could make your neuro bass a little bit more aggressive. But yeah, once again, solid start. I think it just needs to be refined a little bit. So big ol' yes, and nice little dudesers, because maybe you could have some sax over the top, and that would be pretty cool. Cool. Any plans of selecting YouTube mods? Yeah, probably should do that. Melody hurts my brain, says Exit K. Artur says he doesn't find it too weird. To each his own. Copy paste easy B-side, says Passively Flaccid. Dissonance but no consonants to resolve it. Yeah, I agree. Experimenting with some weird drum stops, tapes, filters would be dope. I agree, 100%. That's a really good idea, some of you. Right. Yeah, I totally agree. I think that could really do a lot there. But yeah, let's go off to Rupert with Ral Garog Wasteland. Take a listen. What the fuck is going on here? Oh my gosh. This is really unpleasant. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, okay. Yikes. Oh man. Just one track. Okay. I don't know how much this can take. I can take this. Wow. Okay. So, I mean, even before the track started, I already felt uncomfortable by this beautiful man smiling at me. But then as the track progressed, this smile became even more and more sinister. And I just like, oh my god, bro. I mean, very excellent artistic choice there with the cover art, but damn, that's hard to listen to. It just felt like 2 or 3 songs playing at the same time, to be honest. I mean, speaking of dissonance, I mean, this previous track did not even come close. Yikes. So, I mean, if that's what you're going for, if your goal is to make me deeply uncomfortable and unsettled, congratulations, you've fucking done it. But, you know, if I was not roasting this, I would probably not give you the full 3 minutes. Yikes. Appropriate title and cover, though, so I gotta give you that. big old yes to you. Um, uh, yeah, I guess maybe what he was going for is like a sort of dystopian vibe. But once again, I think you just need to refine the musical ideas there and sort of whittle it down to like a core progression, core bass line, core drum fill, and then take it from there because it just felt like a little too all over the place. Um, then again, don't really know what you were going for there. So, yeah. All right. Let's keep going. I did not heed Underbelly's. This also very disturbing cover. Geez, I don't know what to say. Day after Christmas, I'm already like, fuck reality. But let's hear the track, see if it's good. What the fuck is going on here? Bro. I have no idea what is going on here. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, bro. Yo, I have no idea what the fuck that just was. You know, I'm going to give you a yes, but beyond that, I really don't know what to say. Maybe I'll give you a nice spinny pig because, Jesus Christ. People are saying, okay, Jade Lightning is saying, this makes me feel like I'm bleeding out in a dark alley. Chief Crazy Bull says, too much drugs. Sounds like a bad trip. Couldn't agree more. Okay. So it looks like this is a submission for the Cosmic Nova Challenge. Maybe this guy did not get a chance to submit it, or maybe this is a new version. I don't know. Let's take a listen. Maybe this guy just submitted it twice. I feel like I already heard this one.
Enjoy your time listening to the song. Sit back and relax. Close your eyes and enjoy.
Oh. Am I supposed to ignore this? I see. I don't know why I submitted that. Okay. I guess this is something new. Oh, this is lo-fi-ish beat. I see. Okay, so I'm actually just going to open it here then. My bad. Scroll up here. Okay, you got the lo-fi outro. All right. So, solid lo-fi beat. I think, what you tried to do here, you executed well. I mean, I like the ARP. I think that's pretty. I like the chord progressions. That's all good too. Very jazzy, what have you. It's not the most developed thing. It doesn't really stand out to me among the, hundreds of other lo-fi beats I've heard in my life. Maybe things that you could do are like, beef up the drums a little bit and have a little bit more variation there. Have a B section. Yikes. I think overall, it's just the level of production with regards to the drums, especially, I think could be improved. I think they work now. There's nothing wrong with them. I just think they could be beefed up a little bit. And I think in terms of who to contact in the community, I think Pixel Wax, his submission for the Lo-Fi contest was out of this fucking world. So maybe you could take a tip or two from him. He's a very knowledgeable man. So. Yeah, some lead vocal, more variation. Big Chungus. Bass line is good. I agree. Pretty done with lo-fi and bossa nova, but yeah, maybe some beat repeat, maybe some filtering. Yeah, I think you could do some more stuff with that. Okay, Frog Dad, take a listen. Here we go. Indie. Fuck yeah. Sick. All right, so we're getting some sort of like garage rock, Strokes, Clairo, bedroom pop type situation. Go on my Tumblr and my college radio station, listen to Mac DeMarco, maybe drink a PBR. Cool. So I think what's working is that the song itself is solid. I think the structure is good. A couple of people are saying that your vocals need tightening up. Perhaps they're too loud, too much distortion, not enough distortion. Maybe some reverb, a slapback, delay effect, or chorusing. All that I think could be worth playing with. I think for me the drums feel a little bit weak. I think it would be a lot stronger with real drums than MIDI drums. People are also saying a tinge of autotune. I don't think so. let's see here. Yeah, I think the vocals feel a little too up front. Vocals are too loud. Clear mic, vocal stacks, or maybe grungy kind of slap back delay could be great on the vocals. Straining a lot, I think that's just the style. Uh, yeah, I think the production and the mixing, I think you just need to look at a couple strokes tracks or reference tracks and just sort of see how close you can get there. But in terms of like, the style and what you're going for, it's pretty clear. Great starting point though, as Nick4711 put it. All right. Shrimpy, hi-fi, lo-fi, lo-fi, hi-fi, beat type, beat type, beat type, beat. Take a listen. Oh. All right. Nice. Love this channel. Hey, you're welcome for the stream. All the chunguses together. Appreciate that. You see you're using the Spitfire guitar. Oh, here's that lo-fi. By the way, Labs put out a new strings today. Gonna check that out immediately. Yeah, drink some water. Yeah. Chief Crazy Bullet's hilarious. Kind of agree. Okay, so very beautiful track. I really love the instrumentation. Yeah, very pretty, very nice, very relaxing, soothing, calming, etc. So that's all good. Um, I would say the drums don't really fit for me. I don't particularly think that the C78 kit is really what this needs. I think you could do more with the drums. They feel a little um, cheap. I think you could make the drums really big and orchestral. That's one way, or just not have drums at all, which is also totally fine. Um, I just, or maybe you could do more like a sort of traditional boom bap, lo-fi hip hop kind of drums. I just feel like the drums are a little too stiff and electronic-y for something that feels so organic otherwise. Um, but that's just my personal 2.5 cents. Great. People have changed the server icon to me grimacing. Merry Crimbus to you too, guys. I guess this is what I get after roasting you all, so it's all good. Yeah. Yeah, I would just say that the drums could use a little bit more work. People are saying this is the music, layman's lament. This is the music you play when you want to end the conversation, hope the other party gets bored and leaves, but you're not brave enough to say anything. Jesus Christ. Man. Drums in halftime would be better, in my opinion. Also, different drum sounds. Yeah, I sort of agree. I think halftime drums could work. Um, yeah. But I think once again the instrumentation is really beautiful. So I'll give you a big old yes for this. All right, another Frog Dad track. Let's take a listen.
I'm trying not to peek, but the truth's out in front of me. You never really loved me, not for a minute. Same was you, what I was fellas and I was
Nice snare, bro.
I never really knew you, not for a second. Split apart in this simple game. We hit our hearts, no risk, no fitting. Just played our part in this simple game. We hit our hearts, no risk, no fitting. I'd let you slip away, give up a part of my heart to the wind. Maybe in time you'll find it again. Right past where you said the story ends. It's too damn to see. You gave up on me, couldn't give you what you wanted. Busy and distracted, just played our part in this simple game. We hit our hearts, no risk, no fate. I'm to let you slip away. Give up a part of my heart to the wind. A praying time, find it again. Right past where you said the story. I'm to let you slip away. Give up a part of my heart to the wind. Praying time, you'll find it again. Right past where you said the story ended. The story ended. To let you slip away, give up a part of my heart to the wind. Pray in time you'll find it then. Right past where you said the story ended. The story ended.
Snare, motherfucking snare. Right? Okay. Cool. So, solid track. I think the song itself is good. I think the production is a little weird. Everybody keeps complaining about the snare. I kind of agree. It's a bit annoying. Just using a more conventional snare is, I think, the call. You can use that ping pong billiard ball sound every once in a while, but it just becomes distracting for the majority of the track. I think you could start with halftime also. I don't think you need to put the snare on the 2 and 4. You can easily put the snare on the 3 and sort of give it a slow jam feel. I think also, I mean, it's a similar thing with your last track. I think the track just would be a lot stronger if the drums were real. It would just fit with your whole indie rock aesthetic, I think, better. Maybe you could layer that with some electronic drums. But even something like the hi-hats here I felt were a little bit staticky. And also the drums just did not cut through the mix. Like especially the kick is really muted along with the bass. So once again, it's just a matter of getting your sound selection game up, your mixing game up, because I think the songs that are contained within here are solid. And people are complaining about your vocals. Once again, I think your vocals are appropriate for the genre. Not exactly Whitney Houston here, but whatever. Cool. All right. Maybe a real clap with layered offsets. Yeah, I agree. Voice was maybe a little annoying. Well, I would think maybe like some different vocal effects or layers or harmonies or something like that. I think that would be useful. All right. Great. Give it a big old yes. All right. We got Shub. Shub it up. Big Chungus United States. Represent. Let's take a listen. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Yeah, let's go to EDC right now, Shub. Fernando, I'm not gonna roast your track. Just straight up. Vocals feel off time to you guys? Feel a little off time to me. Alright, cool. So check it out. We pretty much know what to expect from you at this point, Shub. Some, commercial sounding, uplifting, chill, happy EDM. And that hasn't changed here, so that's cool. Once again, not my favorite genre personally, but I can still sort of see what's working and what's not working here. I think for most part, the sound selection is working really well. Your mix is decent as well. The vocal doesn't quite make sense with the beat a lot of the times because I think it's in key, but it feels off time. So for example, this here, it's fine. It's fine right here. I think you could keep the vocal going here. I don't think you need to go to your lead. Especially since you bring the vocal back after this section is over. And the sidechain on the lead is distracting here. Feels really unnatural. Yeah, I think you just switch the order there. And I don't know if repeating that vocal phrase works because it feels off time when you do. It feels a little unnatural. I think also your drop needs more impact. Doesn't quite have enough power or punch. I'm not sure if this is coming from the drums or the lead sound or just the mixing here, but it just doesn't quite pop enough as much as it needs to. So definitely work on that. Here in the second half, Yeah, the vocal is like half a bar off or something like that, or a quarter note off. It's a little bit late. And then here, yeah, I don't think we needed that growl. That was kind of unnecessary. It took us out of it, especially since you didn't have growls on the second drop. Yeah, once again, still needs a little bit more impact in the drop. Maybe you need some really big super saws playing the chords. That's probably what I would do. Have a little bit more space, less reverb in the drop to make things feel a little closer, more impactful. Yeah, maybe hold off on the sidechain until your kick is actually in there. Anyways, I think it's solid. I think it's getting there. It's just not quite at the professional standard, which once again for this genre is very, very high. Cool. Good shit, Shub. And thank you all for participating. I'm going to dip. But it's been a good roasting with you guys. Happy post-crimbus. See you guys next year. If I don't see you, Happy New Year. What a wonderful year, honestly. It was really, really awesome. Channel grew a lot. Discord grew a lot. Community is getting stronger every day. Lots of people learning, lots of people roasting each other. Warms my heart, really. So appreciate all you for being here and participating and wanting to be better and helping others do it. So that's all I could ask for. Anyways, next year going to be releasing a lot more music, so that's cool. Look out for something in February. All right. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.